So I really enjoy watching movies where there is a huge organization behind a person or a group of people that gives them everything they need to get a job done and protects them as they do it. And this is what I really think of when I look at the second chapter in the book of Matthew, that Mary and Joseph just have God's provision and protection as they bring in the Messiah. Starting with, the angel speaking to Joseph on Mary's behalf, and then the wise men giving them gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And I'm assuming that really helped them as they had to make these moves to get out of Herod's way, as Herod tried to kill the baby Jesus. And, so we have the angel repeatedly talking to Joseph, and then we have the wise men giving the gifts. And it just made me think that when we have God's presence, which is what Jesus was, he's Emmanuel, he is God with us, and they were caring for the presence of God. And because of that, God provided for them and protected them. So what I wrote in the commentary was that provision and protection are for those who have the presence of God. And that's us. That's a believer in Jesus Christ. A born-again Christian has the presence of God, the Spirit of God in them. And because of that, we can have this confidence that God is going to work on our behalf like he did for Mary and Joseph, and he is going to protect us, and he is going to provide for us. Now, let me clarify that, not just saying that we can do whatever we want. This is his will. God protects and provides for his will. So if you want to do your own thing, and you know it's wrong, if you want to do marriage and sexuality your own way, if you want to do your career your own way, if you want to deal with your money your own way, and be selfish instead of giving a portion of it away, because tithing, giving the first portion of your money, really helps fight greed. But if you want to do things your own way, you don't have God's provision and protection. In fact, if you're a child of God, he loves you and he's going to discipline you in that. I feel sorry for people that seem to just keep going and seem to be becoming more famous and acquire more money and more power without God, because then that would be very hard for them to turn. We all have to come to a point where we're hurting and we realize that Jesus is the answer. So I feel for those who continually go the wrong direction and seem to be flourishing in it. That's not a good thing. Don't be jealous of them. But for a Christian, we get his provision, his protection for his will. And we don't get it outside of that will. We're going to get disciplined, which is very good. We'll be disciplined when we're acting out of his will. So just enjoy that, and make sure that your relationships are in God's will. Make sure you're spending time with him. You're seeking his will for your life. The three things you have to avoid are the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the boastful pride of life. So make sure you're not functioning out of those three. That's the way the world functions. And that's the enemy of all of us. And every Christian, nobody's perfect. And so we all deal with those. And the more mature you are, the more you function out of love for God and love for others, and not those three things, the lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, and the boastful pride of life. So make sure you're seeking God's will. You're willing to give up anything to do things his way, and you get his provision and your protection, because he's awesome. He's God. He's all powerful and all knowing, and he's everywhere. So how cool is it to have the being that is all knowing, all powerful, and everywhere on your side? He can speak to anybody at any time on your behalf. He can bring anything to you as you need it, and you can walk with confidence knowing that you're going to get everything you need to accomplish his will. I'm seeking God. I wish you could hear mine and my wife's prayers before we go to bed. And you know what? I just believe we're trying to do things his way. And I even have the confidence that my wife and I, when we pass away, it will be at the right time, because we're trying to do things God's way. And it's awesome to be able to live with that kind of confidence.